I just have an honest question, and I talk about mental health on this channel quite a lot, but I just want to bring in this concept because I keep hearing people brush over it. So it looks like Tim in real life and Candace Owens are having a talk, and Vivek Ramaswamy, and they all, like, I don't know what, like, the conservatives are saying this. I keep hearing liberals say this. I heard people in California talking about this. It seems like a lot of people are on board to say, like, we should bring back psychiatric hospitals because psychiatric hospitals are what's going to help people, right? And I don't. We also saw this with Katt Williams, right? He literally was talking about Kanye West's mental health, and he said, "How can you judge Kanye West on the same premise as you can judge anyone else when you said that he has a mental disorder? Shouldn't you judge him at a lower standard?" So he's basically like confirming that he believes or agrees with Kanye West's mental health, right? So, and then in the talk with Tim in real life and Vivek Ramaswamy, they're basically saying that like people who identify as trans or have a mental health condition, and it's like described in the book as being like a mental health issue. I think it's really important that like or how can we say what we consider normal and what we consider abnormal behavior. And I really appreciate having like YouTube, TikTok, really Gen Z and their ability to kind of like talk through complex issues in ways that the old ass crackers from a they just don't understand anything. Like old people can sit this one the fuck out. Cause I would just wonder, like, who would go into these? Like, they keep proposing this. Oh, all these people are crazy and these people are not. And like, here's the thing. Like, I am like not. I'm not gonna say I'm like a non-trans affirming person. Like, I understand that people identify as trans. It to me it seems like overboard with the gender pronouns and stuff, but I'm not gonna say somebody has a mental disorder because they identify as trans. Like the gender identity conversation is, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't care to entertain it and I'm trying to like degrade someone's identity. I'm not saying that shit at all. What I am saying though is that like I think people are really confused about like how absurd American society is right now, and how kind of like if you're not like this society doesn't make any sense. American society is it's so problematic. Like you do realize you can get on Instagram live right now and then go like watch people die in Gaza like right now, and you know that like American tax dollars are being sent over to fund it right now. You can also go watch Bill Ackman literally drive around with a fucking bus of like Princeton and Harvard students' faces on the bus saying, "We are not going to hire you and we are blacklisting you from all possible career prospects." So why are these students even going to these schools anymore? Like what was the point? You that didn't then you can listen to like a whole bunch of like urban black youth just talk about like sexy red or shit that Blueface is saying or something, and, and get in all kind of drama about how this dude is probably going to die very soon because of like self-inflicted violence. Um, then we can see like a whole bunch of like male like all of it is like the circus, okay? Like this society in general isn't okay. From all aspects, it's really not okay. And if you don't see that, I think that you are a really big part of the problem. Um, One really hard thing about being a black American is this thing about intersectionality. Like, you really do get to understand other people's cultures. Like, one way that you can protect yourself is just by staying in your bubble forever and always and just never coming out of your bubble and never interacting with the other people from the other bubbles. and then just making it safe for yourself. So being like, yes, they're over there and they're having their issues, and they're over there and they're having their issues, but fuck them all because I don't care, because I don't know, I don't care what they're doing. That's what all of the other groups have been doing, and that's why we have a segregated society. The only thing the internet has done is just placed multiple screens running at the exact same time where you can see all the madness in like 360, and you can hear everybody's bullshit and like clip it all together and be like, that doesn't actually make any sense. Some of us have had to live this like intersectional experience. I think the Claudine Gay situation is like it's like the perfect example of like the way that America hates black people. Like, that situation is not shocking, but it is like the poster child. It is like, mwah. It is the like cherry on the cake. Or it was like, what is that? Nikki Haley literally saying that she didn't know that the Civil War was about slavery. I'm getting that on a t-shirt. Maybe I'll get a tattoo of that. Like, it was just, some things are just epic. They just stand out as like these moments of like, this is America. Like, it's all coming back. Like, lots of us hated here.